do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to decide.
Griff and his lads won't know what it's in. Medicine. What a shame. All you need's a strong constitution, and the gods will take care of the rest. Griff and his lads won't know what it's in.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Ah, your tongue is not my tongue. Elves speak of here and now, not then and when. These words strike us strangely. We are unfamiliar yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. To draw back the veil and see the truth is no simple task. To seek the unknown, maybe even the unknowable. We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
This again?
Patience, Mal. Patience.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Damn nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Later. Can't talk now.
The squirrel's nose twitches as you approach, but...
This is no time for idle chit-chat. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Lights in, fan out, fan in again.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns...
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You've got a sharp tongue. Seems to me I hear a whole lot of bitterness and anger at the root of it, though. A sharp tongue's a poor companion, you know. You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you've got those, You'll be... Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything. Used to be, I had a family. A husband and a little boy. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Poor fella. Can't imagine such a thing myself. Family's not supposed to do that.
She looks out over the waves. For a while, the sound of them lapping on the beach is the only thing you hear.
Don't we make for a fine couple? Here I am pining over my family. Here you are pining over yours. In such different ways, too.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you, too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
The woman looks out on the gently...
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too. You here alone?
She gives you a lock.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. It's nothing. Used to be, I had a... Then they brought us here. Now I'm just waiting for him to call...
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask.
She talks joy.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you, too. Take care of you.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His...
Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank...
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands...
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, we're a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the...
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to...
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what... Well, that's quite the story now. Let's save it for a better day. Say when we finally make it off this damn island. Suffice to say, I'd at least be Captain Beast in better times. I'm out of a ship at the moment, though. Even a salty old dog like me's got to sweat. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as... Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few... Then it's settled. Come on, kid, we haven't got all day. Then it's set. Capital! Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come...
Ah, coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Shakra the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. In short, you should be honored that I would even talk to you. I am the most powerful sorcerer to have ever scuttled upon this shore. But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights and the other has sunk into depths too humiliating to describe. Pity. Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease? Yes, I'm surrounded by inferior creatures, none of whom recognize my greatness.
Likes it thick and long. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged.
You should please excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you. Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Murder's a big word. And no, this here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. The love of my life, Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He turns from you, lines up another nail, and hammers it into...
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the red...
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a grovelling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen, turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. Of course it is. I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise, but to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and...
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold.
What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. Why did you wake me? I was so... I am Stingtail. Who is asking? Oh, Why, dear girl, why mar your beauty with my silly old name? Say...
Something suddenly dawns on Stingtail, and he goes quite pale.
Confound my drug-addled brain, it is... she... You're she... The Master's chosen. Why do you seek me? I was made to weave your scar. They forced my hand. I never had a wish to blame it. I would undo it if I could. Oh, I surely would. I surely would. But I cannot. But I don't know. How could I? The Master finds. He is never found. You must know that. Surely you know that.
Stingtail writhes in your grip as he gapes at you with fear-smothered eyes, his voice a pitiful wheeze through his tightened...
Please, I don't know the whereabouts of the Master.
Your nails dig deep, and Stingtail's blood flows copiously, as if eager for release, but he doesn't speak a word. This time, he hisses loudly, the sharpness of the pain getting the better of him.
No, stop! The wolves! The lone wolves! They may know about the Master.
He screams and thrashes in your grip, then feverishly speaks.
It's the wolves! It's the wolves! The Master's been using them ever since your escape. They may know where he is. Please, please, no more! Who would know? Who would know? Must be Griff. Yes, Griff knows. I assure you. He's over yonder in the kitchen. The cook, the celery man, the butcher man. But he knows things. If there's wolves on the prowl, Griff will have caught their scent. I've told you all. Told you all I can.
Stingtail stands before you, a broken mess, quivering with fear and pleading miserably to spare his life. You turn around and take 2 steps before turning back and looking him in the eyes. He shakes like a dead leaf in the wind as you blow him a kiss.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to kill that lizard.
I was, but as you can tell, I'm quite cursed with kindness.
What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. Oranges. Is that what he told you he's missing? Well, I suppose it's technically true. Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudene than the citrus. It's all here, I'm afraid. On my person. You found your thief. But I am anything but. I need to dream. I, above all others, it is my vocation, my Drudene. It makes you master of all you see when you sleep. The dreamer is not the play actor, but the... It may be hard for you to understand, but my kind, we dream for the greater good. Before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw a vision. But just as I was about to see how it happened, the Magisters beat down my door. This is my last chance, so you see. I cannot give back the Drudene, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dream... Blood. And it won't be long before he'll have it, with all his thugs lurking about. They'd stick... Fine, take the Drudene. I'll find more. Another way. Somehow, I have to.
Can't talk now.
Is that thing eating corpses?
Tough as tiger teeth. Just like me now.
Watch yourself, girl.
Medicine. What a shame. Strong constitution. The gods will take care of the rest.
She doesn't blink or look away, teeth bared. Best.
Medicine. What a shame. All you need's a strong constitution and the gods will take care of the rest. Medicine. What a shame. All you need's a strong Perhaps it's those bleeding
Heading into the
balls
kitchen?
that need so much.
Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Worst of all rations, please. Worst of all rations, please.
Right? Good.
Ain't fit for beasts. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't need so much.
Lucky find.
Worst of all rations, please.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood. Heading into the kitchen?
You, elf. What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies. And don't you lie to me now.
Right. Need something in the kitchen, do you?
What if there are no sources? Here so quickly.
Can't talk now.
What in his death caused?
Hey,
You're a little light in your pack there, gorgeous, ain't ya? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here?
Will source change back? What if there are no sources? Why hasn't Alexander?
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Hey, you're a little light in your pack there, gorgeous, ain't ya? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Where's the war rations, these?
Nice and slow. Need something in the kitchen, do you?
Here's the goods.
Careful. Don't want to catch
Where's the
Griff
war
in a bad
rations,
mood.
these?
You're scared, are ya? Go on, Dan.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't you?
Move along.
Hey, you're a little light in your trunk, ain't ya? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Keep it down, will ya?
And
hands out your pockets now. What's your hands, Pipsqueak? What are you loitering round here for?
He taps hammer to nail and...
I'll be with you soon, love, when another divine
Yet so quickly, we find...
Say, I don't know any ancient empire ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars. Blimey, must be real fun parties you throw back home. Slave folk like myself, eh? Go kiss a rat's behind, why don't you? Ho ho! You ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after your buddies were through with me. Ho! Right kind of you, my friend. I'm going Crichton.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and... I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Goods? Ah, yes, of course. Have a look.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get it. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
What if there are no
Hey,
sources?
Freshy! What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies? And don't you lie to me now.
To avoid women are attracted to swords. But why? When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those lizards... Pardon? What for?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming...
10 bottles of
I
mead.
don't think I
The
ain't
woman
watching.
is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
50 bottles of tears over. Make the hinges rust.
Yet so quickly, we find source so dim.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben! Ben, miss! Ethan! Ben, miss! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! You can't hide who you are, killer. Look! Look at him! It's him! Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bednest away from me.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
Stay back.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? You won't regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say that I have a way out of here. It won't be... Are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Attaboy. Who wouldn't? The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but there's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go. I'm glad you're of such a mind. Get that artifact.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat.
What of it? Yeah, what of it?
Ah, grab it in, you gobblers, the both of you!
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
No, no! Just a pair of you and filthy eyes don't mean I can't beat ya!
A little respect.
So, what's the news?
But why? When another divine arises, will source change back?
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmest away from me.
So avoid Woken, not attracted to source, but fire. When another divine arises, will source change back? Why hasn't Alexander listened?
Bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh, make the hinges rust. He's gone, John.
Fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Matters a cooker, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. Away from me, savage! It's your fault we're all here in the first place. It's your... Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now. And not as Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a... I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll... Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here? You are an angel. Truly you are.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Doxy.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an octopus. Right here. Where are you?
Farah. She ain't coming back.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just in his throat.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad.
You there? Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him? Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
It's time to accept reality.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your big blue just to this road.
She ain't coming back.
Nice. He hasn't changed a bit. Always late. I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
Our Father.
I should be careful. The last thing I need is unwanted attention.
She's gone, Father. Gone.
You peer at the statue. The droplet burns.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
She's gone, Father. Gone.
The woman's face carries a...
Vara. She ain't coming back.
The woman's face carries a strange...
That's it.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Quiet! Better if they don't take notice. They'll only make it... It won't... budge. I can't breathe. I... can't... breathe. What are you doing? It's the...
Ah! Grab it in, you gobblers, the both of you!
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
I don't think I ain't watching.
The shrine depicts Lucy again.
Garbage.
The shrine depicts Lucy and the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. A low, resonant your knees buckle. The
Got a good reason for barging into a private room, buddy. And? Got no reason to scramble out, me. It's hot and busy out there. School and quiet in here. Out? You must be mad. Head out one way, you're back in the joy among the rabble. Head out another. Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, have you? Tall, black beard, intense way of looking at you. Punch up for metaphor? Wouldn't be surprised if you'd met him before. Fella gets around, believe you me. Half of me's afraid he's gonna try and save me from this place. Anyhow, thanks and good luck, I guess.
It's broken.
The woman's face carries a... You peer at the statue. The droplet burns, but...
Here's the goods. That you wanted. Got it. Steve, it's getting...
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your big boot just in his road.
What of it? Yeah, what of it? Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Well, that was easy. Looks like you'll have to pay your interment fee after all, Freshie. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya? Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe.
Stay back. Keep that monster bednest away from me.
To be sure, Chief. Pay up and you get to keep your eyes. Sounds pretty satisfying, doesn't it? We'll see about that, Freshie.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bednest.
Mine! killer!
Father, who presideth over us all.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
John!
Greetings, child. You must be very far from your homelands indeed. Hurts to be so far from your loved ones, eh? I know the feeling. No one's truly fine alone, my friend. People need each other, just as we need a divine.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What are those sources?
lest the void overtake and devour us all.
So the void woken are attracted to souls. But why?
Boring.
I hope you love your bell, my friend. Its chimes help you find what you seek, or help what you seek find you. Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you need. This beach, you mean? It is mild. Gentle waves lap the sands night and day. I do not... Of course, of course. My fragments are your fragments. Patience, Mal. Patience. I hope you love your bell.
I'll be with you soon, love.
Hands out your pockets now. What do you want now? What do you want, freak? Watch yourself.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up.
What? Do ya? What authority is that? Taking a druggie's word for gospel, are ya? Makes me chuckle, that. Anyway, lone wolves, you said. Question is, why would I interrupt peeling them potatoes to tell you about lone wolves? I ain't no gentleman. And you don't look like no lady. Now, listen here. I'll make it easy for you. You're gonna dig into your pockets and fish out a nice pile of shiny ones. You do that, and I'll point you to the wolves. Let them sort you out. Deal?
Griff counts your coins with greedy fingers.
Can't you bloody count? There's not enough. Who's asking?
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light.
I'm listening. You got the money?
Griff counts your coins with greedy fingers.
Should have asked for double that amount, really. Now then, lone wolves. Yeah, I know of one. Fella with the fetching name of Zaliskar. The Magisters think they're running a tight ship, but their boat's as leaky as an old goat's nipples. Money goes out, contraband comes in, and it's Zaliskars who's doing the moving. Oh, but certainly. As it happens, he's coming by for afternoon tea. Of course I can't, you dolt. He's out there, in the marshes beyond the fort. So if you want to meet him, you're going to have to give the Magisters the slip. Bloody new arrivals. You lot don't know nothing, do ya?
He sighs dramatically.
There's a whole damn swamp out there. The hollow marshes. A vile place. An evil place. Some say there's devils there. Others say there's freedom to be had. I say they're all like a dwarven latrine on a festival night. Full of crap up to the goddamn ceiling. Sure thing, Toots.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees.
I solve my own problems.
You forget my name here?
Keep it down.
Easy, eh? Ain't fit for beasts.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
I've got that special shipment.
You already know the terms. Nothing else to say.
He turns the card over and holds it up to the light, smirking.
Got your hands on my sparkler, did you? Well, put it to good use. The louses I have at the card table could use a good shake-up.
Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands. Juice squirts through his hands as he...
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important...
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so easily.
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
If it's him or us, I choose us. Here's the goods. that you wanted.
Keep it down, will ya?
It is done. And quickly. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you. Sahela, she is everything. A ruler. It is for all our people. Give me your map. I show you the way out.
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here.
I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I...
Easy, hey?
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sources?
there yourself.
Invading!
the dark with you.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Yes, they do. It is as you say.
Sit, my friend. Come.
As you say. As you say.
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin.
One friend brings another home. Thank you.
Her face falls at the mention of her home. Her hands fly instinctively to her eyes, as if to wipe...
My people. I miss them. But they cannot save me. It is not to be. We stay and homeland is gone. Home is wherever my people are. My mother is among... Yes. It is a deep hurt. In my tribe, we say he gets better, little by little. We are together. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. You are free. We must remain. I see your heart. You want only to help. But
She squeezes your hand.
I do not forget you. Remember me too.
We leave.
Got you! I got you! You're cheating! It is good. I see it. Got you! I got you! Wait! I call a timeout!
We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.
Got you!
This is very good. Sahela is all right, thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too important. I heal. We count on you still. To tell the elves who remain, the elves who roam. It is not devotion to Sahela, it is devotion to all. To the world. She is very special. She sees how we will survive the void woken. All of luck to you.
You're cheating!
We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.
I feel uneasy here.
I'll yield to none. Is mine.
junk.
The frogs are gone. The children shall be safer. I see the good in you. I see all of you.
You can't get me!
Look around you. Your stable population.
Quite well. Then we make another attempt.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
It is good. I see it.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
You are quite safe. I am so glad.
Medicine.
Watch yourself, boy.
Big and strong.